Meteor incoming.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Surviving Mars. I'm Silver. I'm your space commander. Actually, that's way too nice to myself. This is Gaming in the Grove, and yeah, we're playing Surviving Mars, where I am actively finishing up essentially what I left off with last episode, which is building this entire pipeline over here to a water extractor. All the while, a meteor storm is hitting the base. Actually, you may have noticed I've included some really nice cinematic shots at the beginning. Guys showing off meteors just striking down everywhere around here. It's kind of scary, but at the same time, kind of cool. We've run out of materials to build the actual extractor, so I've sent my little truck here to quickly grab that. And after it grabs that, the materials needed for the extractor, we're going to send it back over to deliver that. And after this meteor storm is done, we're going to get on to our next major plan, which is having the colonists come by. Essentially having the colonists brought out here to Mars and giving them a place to live. I think we have filled up this entirely. Oh, it uses water. It does not get enough water. Oh, that's an issue. Do I have... Oh, right. That's what I'm doing. I'm building an extractor. I'm over here going, oh no, will I be able to? In my mind, I should have done the math and went, actually, yes, I will. And with this finished, we'll actually send this over here to get the extractor built up. And now for the hard part. You see this dome here? Well, we kind of need to give some people a place to live. We kind of need to... well, make this a place for people. And normally I would say, let's do the normal housing. Let's kind of do small houses and we'll build our way up. But I'm thinking maybe of just doing apartments off the bat. But I will say it's probably a better idea actually to start with the smaller ones, just because while this gives us 24, I'm not entirely sure we... Oh, that's a hard decision. I don't know if we have the resources to build an apartment at this point. Because an apartment, even though it's a little cramped, it does tend to allow us to have more people here. And I can't remember for the life of me.
Sector scanned.
Uh-oh. I hit a button. I hit something! I forgot the button to allow me to build. Oh, R&T. I think that would be nice, because that gives you a nice view of the vista that is essentially here, that we are trying to give you the view of. Everyone has a view of the vista from their house. Except for that one guy who has a tree in his way. Don't worry about him. That's Mark. I'm not expecting there to be any kids this early on. What we do need to worry about is other pieces, like we need to have a research lab so people have a job. Ooh, we can also do that now. We need to have a research center. We need to have normal everyday jobs like shopping and food. Even on Mars, we have to have more than just... Oh, that's cute. There's been some new additions. Sorry, I'm kind of getting lost.
Research complete.
We'll have a small grocer here. If I had to take a guess, yeah, it takes less concrete. An infirmary would probably be a good thing to have as well in here. I'm going to put the infirmary here because I have a plan now. Because what I like to do is I like to have kind of like a nice balance of nature and more. I like kind of having some nature in my areas. So what I'm planning to do is have this in the middle and kind of have the area around it built up to kind of be a... There we are. A bit more of something. To give it more of a... relaxing vibe. That's what I'm looking for. Relaxing vibe. The two trees. Yes, that will look very lovely. Very lovely. Gives us a nice relaxing area around the medical center. Yeah, I'm not sure I have enough water or other supplies here, guys. I like the hope, but ah, shoot, we need more concrete. Alright, so I'm gonna have it come back over here. I hope that's in its order chain. Otherwise, it's gonna be backwards. The main reason I'm doing all this is because I kinda need there to be more water. We don't really have a lot of water for our life support system, so if we bring them in, oof, we have an issue. I'd also like to maybe get a second oxygen tank up, just because, once again, once they're here, it's kind of do or die, and I'd rather not let them die. So we're going to go ahead and have those built. Extra water, extra air, and have this load up on concrete. Right, now we're just going to send our little RC truck over here, and that'll finish up that. Also, supposedly there was an anomaly, so we should probably see about getting that sent out to experiment. I mean, research. That's nice. That will actually give us all that area there researched. And we'll have that be the last one because it's the least we can do. That's where we drop off from the 300s, and we essentially are dropping into areas where we can't do anything else. Good news is, if you look at this, we have pretty much researched most of this top half now. That's really good to know. Now it's just, you know, getting everything else done. Man, that solar array got really dusty really fast. The first one we put in, not so much. Good news is this will give us more than enough oxygen. So in case anything goes down, we will have oxygen for quite a while. Now, if only we had water. Water is our main issue right now. Water is the one thing we're kind of missing out on. Also, we have all this rubble here. I need to find a place for it. I have an icon here. Oh, there it is. A large dumping site. We'll just make that right here. This is where all this rubble will end up going now. I was hoping to already have the people here, but it looks like I have a lot more to kind of build up still. I didn't realize how far I was away from everything. I haven't even finished building up all the base in here. Though that looks really nice. I like how this looks. It's not my favorite, but it's pretty darn nice. This is the hard part. This is always the hardest part. Like, figuring out the design you're gonna make. I feel like that's a smart idea, having the security right next to the bar and the diner. Actually, I'm going to redecide that. I kind of want the diner to be a little bit in a different location. My mind was going, wouldn't it be better to have the diner more looking out? I could do this, which is an outside area. I could do... the view's not that great there. I feel like this gives you the greatest view for your buck. Instead, we'll put the lab over here. And we'll put down a few more houses. There we are. And then we'll put some more greenery right here in the middle. Still a bit large. Not what I wanted. I wanted this button. Oh, goodness gracious. A lot of, like, trees and a lot of, like... a lot of concrete and metals going into this project. But at the same time, I think it works. I think when we're all said and done and it's... and everything's been built, I think this is going to be a nice... small community. I do not know how many more people will be coming on that ship. 12. So you don't need 14, we just need 12. That's okay. We'll have to decide on this later. The ship will bring food with it, but the issue is we don't have anywhere to make food here yet, actually, now that I think about it. That's an issue. That's a major issue. I should probably find a way to fix that. Whoops. Do we have the stuff for this? Do I have... I have exactly 2 left. This would actually probably be our best bet. Just build a hydroponics farm there. That's going to take 2 polymers. That's probably the last for polymers, so we might have to order a supply drop. But otherwise... that's a hard decision. Because yes, now it has the correct amount of fuel need to take off. We do not have enough fuel for a new rocket, but... we do have more than enough to send it off and maybe have it go complete some other missions. Ooh, that's a hard decision. I don't think that's close enough. No, it's not close enough for the both of them. But it is close enough for when I'm doing this project, because I believe anything that requires terraforming like this will require these rocks to be used. The waste rock will be used for that. And look at how nice and tidy this all got. Look at that. That looks so pretty now. It's asking for a lot of things we do not have. So instead of having expeditions, we're actually just gonna send it back to Earth, I think. Because the expeditions we can't do. It requires a crew, and we don't have anyone here for a crew. So I'm gonna send that rocket home. Oh, cool. It actually claims that it protects vehicles from dust. So we'll go ahead and we'll build one here, because technically they're right. Because they're concrete, ships can land on these. Now, I don't know how all this is going to work for people, though. This is good for freight. I might have to build another one over here for people. Let's see, what did our anomaly bring up? Hull polarization. Buildings require less maintenance more often. I mean, that's awesome. I will take that. And the ability to make new drone hubs would also be nice, because then I wouldn't have to have them shipped in. I could just build them. But also these drone hubs have such a long distance. I mean, I'm not too worried. Okay, we've so much is happening right now. It's kind of breaking my mind. we're getting down to the last few of these over here, so I should probably start looking at making more towers over here so this section can get researched real fast. Probably back here would be a good place
Sector
to start,
scanned.
and then working my way around. Ooh, Tornado Alley. Sorry, that's just what I remember those swirly things mean, as usually tornadoes will spawn there. So they're very dangerous. Fudge. This needs more computer parts. That needs more polymers. So before I do anything, I need to actually send off for a rocket that has... No, let's actually do a rocket. We'll do a cargo rocket. These are such hard decisions. It's like, what do you really need? I need a lot. Well, sure. But what do you really need? Okay. Little Dragon, come on back. When Little Dragon gets here, we'll leave Little Dragon on one of these. And have it offload its load to these. Where do we want to put the next fuel? Because we're making one of these fuels, so we gotta have more place for fuel. It's gonna be so much more. Oh dear goodness, there's so much they have to do. There's so much we have to get ready for. Oh dear goodness. It's one of those few times where I absolutely feel like time is just not on my side. Alright, let's finish up with some more of these depots. So that at least we have depots ready for all the items. I want a food depot way over here. Oh god. If that's one thing I want to make for sure, I want this to have the 180 desired amount. And that I'd like to have a little bit more. Oh cool, we are sharing the fuel and a few other things. Now I do think this might have to get destroyed, but for now we won't worry about it too much. Where are my depots again? Ah! Oh my goodness, I want these yesterday. What are they under? Because I need to research that, like, now. That needs to get researched now as well. There it is! Automated storage, robotics. Requires so much research, though. Oh wow, we filled up both of those.
Sector
Don't know what that
scanned.
says. I mean, bright side is it means we don't need more oxygen. Downside is we'll probably need to build a second one whenever I start building more domes. Because I absolutely want to keep building more domes. That's going real fast. How long till the rocket gets here? Cool, we're at 61%. I say go ahead and bring the people. Bring the passengers. Let's see, what type of people do we want here? Because I can now choose everyone I want to bring. Do we have any geologists that aren't entirely crazy? That aren't hypochondriacs or religious or like... Oh goodness gracious. Okay. We aren't getting many geologists this time, I don't think. Know what? That's better than nothing. So now we have two botanists, 2 officers, 2 botanists, 2 geologists, 4 scientists, and 2 new specializations. That's a decent kind of mix, I think. That gives us a wide range. The downside is we kind of needed a medic. We don't have a medic. Could have used a medic. And we don't have an engineer yet. I'll take that engineer. Goodbye, Olaf. So now we have 3 scientists, 2 officers, 1 engineer, 2 botanists, and 2 geologists. And no medics. Gonna turn off all the other things. And see, do I have the ability to have a medic? That's the issue. He's a tourist. Where's the other medic? There's 2 medics. On this entire list, there are 2 medics. I can have a medic, but he's an idiot. Oh, that's a hard decision. I can have a medic, but he's an idiot. Oh. It means that we won't have the clinic up and running for this entire first run. That's a hard decision. Here's our crew. 2 no specializations, no medics. Welcome to the first people to ever go to Mars. Oh dear goodness, they'll be here soon. They'll be here after our main ship arrives. But that's oh boy. Uh-oh. No. You need to come back. Like, now. Uh-oh. We don't have the computer part to keep that running. I need to put another one over here. This is going to be electronics. Because turns out, I didn't realize this. Those bases... The drone commanders require electronics. We don't have a lot of that. So, alright. Go ahead and put the rocket ship on that landing pad there. Do not expect it to be refueled in the same sol, but I do expect it to be refueled soon-ish. Come on, drones. We need you to move a little bit differently. Because now I need all these drones to, instead of do all the jobs these are supposed to be doing, bring the materials over here so we can actually start working. Oh boy. Because we need to finish this. We also need to get electronics passed around so that if anything does break, we're ready. I've also got 2 giant things filled with water over here. Ready for when the first people arrive. And yeah, we got a lot going on. There we are, that's repaired, and now boom, everything's working again. Everyone's off to the races. Now this one needs electronics to repair it. Uh-oh. Well, here's the hope. I ordered enough. I think I ordered like 20 or so. Yeah, I have like 20. I think I ordered 25, so hopefully there'll be enough electronics to share between all the different drone depots. Gee whiz. The drone commanders. The drone hubs. Drone hubs. Yeah, I was right. Okay. I like how you can also see that I essentially built these landing pads where the old rockets had landed. Good news is getting the stuff off here is working really well, and getting it refueled is going to be really easy. We're already up to 235. And it has 18 there, so maybe we can do it. Uh-oh. Seriously, the passenger load is already here? We aren't ready. I thought it was going to take longer because the other ship took longer. It was at like 50% when the other ship was supposed to be coming in. Pizza, fudge, ice cream. Well, these need to get finished first, so hopefully we can finish that fast. And this needs to get repaired. Oh, it got repaired. Boom. Alright, now all their drones are going to continue working on this, finishing everything up, and bada bing, bada boom, we're gonna be done. I'm hoping that with my other, my RC command there, that maybe, just maybe, that will help a little bit. Alright, so what do we need for this? 1 electronic and 1 metal. Cool. Well, we'll do 5 and 5 when we get closer to the time.
Sector scan.
First, I'm going to worry about getting the people here. This episode was supposed to be the entire life of the people here, but we've had so much more to do. Oh dear goodness, have we had so much more to do. I didn't expect how much more we had to do. So, I'm probably going to go at least a few days into them living here to make sure we at least are on track to, you know, have them living here. But beyond that, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to use to fill up the rest of this either. I might have to build more houses. I just don't know. There's so many questions that I don't have as many answers as I thought I was going to. There we are. Food is starting to be delivered. Now, we only got 12 people in that first rocket, so here's hoping that after this we can start getting more. After the first, I think it's 100 days? I think they said we have to survive 100 days. We're gonna see in a second, but... There we are, finishing up the research center for the scientists. We don't have much for the engineers, the geologists that have arrived, but we might be able to get something started for them. I'm not sure yet. Alright. Dome's in walkable distance. 1. So that dome is in a walkable distance from here. There is no... Though back here is too far. This is the only way that I can get people into the dome. Got it. Well, let's do it.
Milestone achieved. New colonists have arrived.
And welcome these brave people to Mars, the first colonists in our new colonization program. And there we have it. They are here. Welcome to Mars, my founders.
Full of hope and determination, the first founders have set foot on the Red Planet.
So essentially now we have to wait 10 souls. I believe that's essentially amounting to 10 days in game before we can have any more founders brought in. Not founders, but more colonists brought in. It's going to be essentially a test of how well I have prepared this entire base. So, yeah. It started. Various people have various jobs. It looks like we don't have anyone... Oh, we do have someone working here. We don't have anyone working over here at the hospital. Oh, we do. We have someone working there. I'm surprised. It looks like we have a nice little civilization going on here. We actually have people working at all the different places. Someone's here for breakfast. Someone's here for... No one's here for lunch or dinner, but this diner does do breakfast, which is what we'll essentially limit it to. This will be a breakfast-only diner for now. Breakfast only. This is going to be dinner and lunch, and you're on your own for your own food. So yeah, now our main basic goal is keeping them alive, which is bringing them their food over here, having the botanists make food. We just need to have them last for 4 days. And the good thing is this rocket here also brought food, so I don't know if this is too far. Nope, it's just far enough. Cool. So all the rockets are going to get emptied of their food brought here, and then everything will be ready to go. Seriously? 2 more and this one's ready to go. That's awesome. We're going to send Little Dragon right on back. And look, there's another one right there. Oh. Martian days consist of 25 Earth hours. Hour 23. Come on, you can do it. This will make it 1 day. And it's already been unloaded, so it's good to go. It is quite literally ready to go right back to Earth. Just gotta get that last bit of fuel on, and it's good. Cool. I think we missed it by 1 hour. Ah, so sad. We'll do better next time. We'll let this one have a slow load up on fuel, but next time we'll have it all ready to quickly unload and load up these rockets. Now I do worry that maybe the food won't be enough because a lot of the food went to the different restaurants and everything.
Anomaly found. Select a sector to scan.
We've run out of things to scan. Whoops. Okay, I need you to go grab some things. No. Nope. There we are. Let it load 5 of those. I have a new thing for it, another anomaly for it to scan. It can't get down there because I haven't built a tunnel down there yet, but good to know. The game's like, yes, I need you to set a new location for us to scan. Oh, I'm not ready. Alright. Gonna send that over. I don't know why he was pinned. I mean, congratulations! I had a guy pinned for a second. So our colonists might start creating a bit more research so that, you know, we can research things faster, especially since this is taking up 10,000. Everything's gonna seem so fast after this. Oh. Which one that's a bit more hard. And we'll see how fast our water and air goes down with these first few days. There we go. This is getting the last of the goods needed. That truck has actually just finished and is heading up with its load. So, here's hoping. Yeah, cool. We are already on the ball with a lot of this. Much better than I thought we were going to be. Alright. I don't even know how to feel right now. I'm so excited and so scared. This ship is being slowly refueled. Right. I brought a new refueling station here. That was one of the things that I had brought in. We'll do that and we'll build a new pipe over to it. There we are. That's better. There we go. We're going to have 2 of these refineries making water into... Sorry, that's just a weird thought. We're going to take water and make it into fuel. Okay. We're already 9 souls left. Oh, guys. Time sure flies when you're having fun. So I'm probably going to wait until we're down to 7 souls left, so 3 days in. Make sure that everything's going well. We're not needing more food. They're making enough food for themselves. I think they're going to, because this place should be... we might have to wait an extra day for that, actually. We might have to wait 4 days to make sure about that. Good news, it looks like our batteries are not running through electricity as fast as I was kind of worrying they would. You're still losing a lot of electricity, but I'm hoping these are able to make enough to off-balance that. Downside. We're down a lot of money. We're at the point now where we need to start looking at ways to make money. Alright, now we're going to start the project that I've been worrying about. Because, yeah, we need to start sending back rare materials so that it can start making us a profit. Downside is rare materials are also what we use to make stuff here on this planet. So it's going to be an issue of we're going to have to sell them to make a profit for the company, as well as keep enough so that we can keep things running. Interesting note, we're providing enough water to fulfill both of these, as well as still have left over for refilling the water tower. We're not even close to using up enough water to cause an issue yet, which is good because that was an actual fear of mine. Per day, it's estimating that we'll be making 12 fuel, so about 24 per day if I'm reading that right. Fingers crossed, because that would be really nice. Hopefully we get this rocket raccoon? Sorry, wrong thing. Anyway, we also might be able to start doing missions. I don't think I can yet, but planetary view. There we are. This essentially starts a meteor shower. Something seems to be going on here on Mars. Many interesting things can get you killed. Additional inventory. This one requires an RC transport. If you have 100 extra metal, 100 extra fuel, 100 extra electronics, you can make a high-speed comm satellite. Increase sponsor research in exchange for constructing and launching an additional communication satellite. That would be kind of cool, but I don't think I can do that right now. Requires 4 engineers. We do not have enough engineers for that. The best I can do is probably this one, as well as the one that requires an RC commander. That could get us some money, but not as much as we could with other projects. We'll only have 4 turns here, just because I don't think we need 10. We just need 1 or 2 to bring the supplies from over here, and to bring those supplies over to it. I can make rock. I'm sorry. No, this was not something I expected to learn today about this game. You can make rock sculptures. Because, of course you can. I'm so doing this. I guess what they use for all this rock here, you just could turn into rock sculptures. I need to have this free though, because this needs to be able to come over here to the new. But that doesn't mean I can't have another one on the other side. This is stupid, I love it. This is something I never knew was in this game, and I love it now. I already really like this game, but there's some stuff in here that make me go, I see what you did. There we are. We have now officially cleared this off. I should be able to build a small microdome here.
Sector
It's
scan.
too
Anomaly
far
found.
away. No. Let me pause. Just so I can make sure this is going to work. Because if not, I might have to move it closer. And if I have to move it closer, I'm going to have to move it closer. It's going to have to go here. And that's just step 1. This is going to have to be a multi-pronged situation to get it over here. Okay. So we're going to do that. We're going to essentially cut off this little bit of a rock wall. Going to make a dome here so that can connect up. And then we're going to connect it up to another dome over here somewhere, I guess. Is what we're going to have to do. Oh, this is going to be fun. We're probably going to have to make housing in each of the other domes as well, because the game doesn't like when you don't have housing there. I've hit the point where money is now my major issue. So surprisingly, it wasn't keeping people alive, it became money. So now that this ship is filled up with fuel, our goal is just to fill up this platform with 180 fuel. That's going to be 2 ships, essentially. 2 ships and part of a third, refuel-wise. 100 of that can be sent on various other missions as well, so it's just going to be a moment of waiting and seeing. It's kind of cool watching the waste rock be used for something other than, you know, trash, but also we have more than enough scan towers now that these towers will more than alert us to any threat that might start heading our way early enough. And that's a very important thing considering meteor storms and more. After I build the tunnel down below so that we can start exploring this area down here, you'll start seeing similar things where I'll start building the research towers, and it will, once again, give us potentially days in advance.
Sector
Warning.
scanned.
But it's going to require a tunnel, which requires a whole lot of machine parts to build it. But at that point, we could also have the spires that are able to just be sent up. Actually, spires. No. When it says
Resources
spires,
are
it means
low.
these. Oh, I'm even more okay with that. Time until next harvest in 1 soul. So yes, tomorrow is going to be the harvest. The 6 days left. I said I was going to end at 7, but I'm going to 6 because I want to at least get that food harvested so that we make sure that that is not going to be an issue. It should give us 12, which should help fix this. There's so much going on. So much has happened. And our rocks aren't even finished being made. It takes 150, which these only create like 200 or so. Cool. Okay, so that's been demolished now. Can I build the dome here? Okay, and we're going to do that because I want to replace the cable where the power comes from. Just because this is essentially where the path where I have to essentially build now the pipe. It has to come from here over to here. Which are right about here. $40 concrete and 30 metals. We've got more than enough for that. That's not an issue. That isn't the issue. Nice. That didn't go wrong. I was expecting way worse. Alright. To keep this powered now, I need to build another line of electricity to it. That one. And we're going to get rid of this one after that. Man, we're building up this one fast. I thought we were doing it fast before, but it's just all hands on deck right now. Alright, so let's see about sending this ship out on another journey. Let's do this one. Suppose we can get us some resources. I misread that. Shoot. Oh well. We're gonna send this guy over here. He's gonna help out. So the truck got shipped off instead of what I thought was getting shipped off. So fudge. It had stuff still on it. So either it'll come back with it or I'll lose it. And well, that was one piece of metal and one computer electronic that is gone. So what I'm thinking of doing is this is going to be a living hub. This will be a living plus industrial. Or maybe make this the food hub. And then make this more of a industrial hub over here. Make another hub. But until I can finish, I can't see how far the it'll allow me to build. I didn't even think about the fact that that might be too far for the tunneling technology to go for this. Alright, and that's 6 days. Let's see, how are we doing on food? The food will be harvested in sometime today. But they have food there, they have food at the diner, and they have food at the, no they don't, actually. That doesn't use up food, actually. Interesting. Hey! We have it! Can I change the design? I don't know if I like it. I prefer that one. Normally I do prefer the orange one, but I think for the design aesthetic of this location, this white design, much better. Alright, so quickly gonna destroy this cable because it's in the way. And now to build a tunnel between the domes. So if I built another dome here, or even a new one here, like build one here, That would allow me to build the building over here, the extractor, I believe. Let me double check that. We're almost to the end of today. If I could have one over here, that would be better. Is there any way for me to do that? I don't think the tunnel would fit far. It would be able to go far enough for that. No, it wouldn't. Even at the farthest, it would only get to here. So, my best bet is to build another dome. The best place to build it would actually be about here. In the middle of all that. Even this barely touches it. That puts us the closest to it. I think that's it. Yep. So in total, we've had to make 3 entire domes in this little timeline. Way more than I had originally anticipated. Yeah. And this is actually at the end of our day. Has the food not been harvested? It has not been harvested. It won't be harvested until tomorrow morning. Right. When we'll be down to 0 food, according to this. Even though there is food everywhere else. I don't understand. I don't. Gonna send this commander over here so that it covers more area. Because we need less things working on these and more things working on, well, that. Alright, our transport is back.
Milestone achieved.
It just got shot out. Oh my god, that was hilarious. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, we have an entire soul to refuel it. Let's go, robots. Hopefully they are smart enough. I don't know. Produce food. We've produced food, guys. It's official. We produced food. And that's essentially where we're going to end the episode now, because I have produced 10 food, which is amazing. And in 4 more days, I'll produce 12 more food, which is also amazing. I don't know if it'll last that long, but here's hoping. Fingers crossed. We have our way to potentially make money being built. We have the last of the domes being built required for having that way to make money. I have this entire 2 domes now to figure out what to do with them. I think one's going to be probably construction. One's going to be probably farms. I don't know. We'll find out when we get closer to that. And yeah, we just got a whole lot to figure out. And then probably next time we log in, we'll finish some of these rock sculptures. Which are a thing that we can make, interestingly enough. Maybe I'll make some more over here that kind of fill this all in. I'm sorry. You said what? The sensor readings from the Anomaly site provided the answer to one of the biggest mysteries about Mars. The explorer examined a mineral cluster and found preserved remains of microscopic life forms. We've managed to confirm the deposit originated on Mars and not one of the many asteroids that pocket-mark the surface. The team is ecstatic with the find. If there was past life on Mars, perhaps we're not alone in the universe. Poe's lies to find and triumph as a triumph of the Mars mission. Absolutely. That's amazing. And also, that gets us about $1 billion. So we have money again, guys. Oh my goodness, that was perfect. Also, there's life on Mars. That actually sounds more scary than I think they wanted it to. I think they wanted to be like, congratulations, there's life. There's microscopic organisms here. And all I can think is, this is how the movie starts. This is how Aliens starts, isn't it? Oh, Isn't this how the horror movies start on the planet? I don't wanna. Nope. Backtrack, guys. Backtrack. This isn't good. But anyway, for now, I just want to say we have, I think, 5 days left before we can start getting more recruits. We are in the finalizations of filling up these. Sorry. Had a moment. We're pretty much in the finalization of everything that we need to kind of start making our own profits here, to start making our own items here. We are actively on the path to a successful Mars colony. That's the hope, anyway. We had a few road bumps this episode, but things are definitely on track for the better. So, thank you all for watching. I've been Silver. This has been Surviving Mars. You've been watching Gaming in the Grove. That's the channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe. I can't wait to do another episode. I think that the next episode comes out in 2 weeks. Right now, Surviving Mars is on a 2-week rotation. So, yeah, just keep watching out for new episodes. It should be on the same day every 2 weeks. Alright, guys. Till next time. This is Silver. Blasting off. You know, like Rocket, Team Rocket's blasting off. Anyway. Boof. Go. Shoot. Nothing wants to work on my schedule, it seems. My goodness. I can't win. I can't. Lordy. Boom! I won that.